go ahead and move north to Route 30, which I'm going to write down. Why am I writing it down? Because I can catch a new Pokemon in this area. But it has to be female. I only have 5 chances and also dupe claws, so we'll see. We have a Kricketot. Unfortunately, that is male. So that triggers Gender Clause number 1. However, I do not mind kicking the butt of this bug-type Pokemon to give Mario a good chunk of experience. Alright, nice. Alright, do I really want Mario up front? Yes, I do, actually. I do want Mario up front. Alright, Spinarak, female! Spinarak is a female and therefore can be added. So, yeah, that's the thing. So let's go ahead and drop a tackle. Oh gosh. That is so sketchy. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just throw a Pokeball now because that's way too sketchy for me. I don't want to tackle it again unless it lowers my attack, which is not going to happen because it doesn't know Growl, I'm pretty sure. Alright, Spinarak is caught. And with that, Unit 1 just might get filled. Yeah, so let's see how this goes. Okay, let's nickname the Spinarak. Fresh Killer, it's just completely luck. I can't help what pops up in the grass or not. Alright, so Spinarak. I have a shit ton of names that I can go with. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with something Love Live. Alright. I am going to name you... Wait. Thinking of how what its final form looks like, because that's what I'm going to always be keeping in mind. I think I'm going to name you... Ooh. I'm in between 2 names right now. Well, maybe I'm in between 3. Damn. Nicknaming is hard, you guys. Ay. This is why it's a lot easier if I have suggestions, just because I have more I can work with, and therefore it's a little bit easier to choose names. Because before I look at anything else, I'm going to look at what you guys asked for. Ooh, I just thought of a good name. It's actually not on my list right now, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. So, Y-O-K-O, Kyoko. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it. I'm actually going to check. Okay. K-Y-O-K-O. Yes, I have spelled it correctly. Alright. Kyoko. Okay. So, let's take a look. Oops. What we are playing for. So we have Kyoko here, who is bug poison. Hasty nature is somewhat stubborn. You know, I can respect that. By the way, Kyoko is named after a Madoka Magica character by the same name. Alright, Bug Bite, Poison Sting, High Speed, another low defense. Awesome. Prevents the Pokemon from falling asleep. That might actually become very helpful later. Alright, so this is what we're playing for. We are playing for Kyoko, the Spinarak. And thusly, going to go ahead and switch over By the way, I would like to apologize for something. You're probably screaming at me, both chat and frickin' YouTube. You guys are probably screaming at me that you can hear Pokemon while I'm playing Diva, and I would like to apologize for that. I did not realize it until I just switched, but I left my headphones in. So I would like to apologize for having that going. I have now rectified the problem, so you guys don't have to worry about hearing Pokemon mixed in with your Diva. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. Anyway, switching over to Diva, I'm going to be playing a random song. So let's go ahead and see what song is spat out at us. Solitude's End. Alright. This is definitely one of my favorite Diva songs. Let's see how this goes. Yeah. This is a pretty tough song, though, so we'll see how we get to. Shit. So, perfect's already gone. So, let's just shoot for excellent. So now that I think about it, I should probably explain how Diva works to those of you who don't actually, because I've never, other than occasional like perfects I've been getting on YouTube, you guys haven't actually heard me talk about Diva like at all. So I guess let's start by explaining. So there are 4 grades you can get, well, 5 grades you can get in Diva. There's the dropout, which means you failed the song, your life meter ran out. There's so close, which means that you did not get above an 80%. Standard, 80% to 90%. Great, 90 to 95%. And excellent, 95% plus. And then, oh, let's not forget about perfect if you get 100%. You get 100% by getting only cools and goods. Safes are bad. Bads are also bad. Missing, you can probably guess, is bad. So in order to get a perfect, you need all cools and goods. There's a total of 100 grade points you can earn in a song. Chance time is worth 5 points. That's where where everything gets kind of rainbowy and the screen goes to kind of like widescreen. Technical zones you'll see pop up in the kind of top left corner. They are more difficult sections, but as a reward you do get 3 grade points for completing it. Therefore, if you miss both technical zones or the chance time, you will only get a grade at best. If you miss chance time and both technical zones, you will get a standard at best. So you need to get all the tech zones and chance times that you possibly can get. That'll make sure your grade is maintained. So, I guess that's kind of my short little explanation on Diva and why I keep saying shit after I get my first safe or something. Okay, so switching back to Divalocke. Okay, so go ahead and open up this memory again. Because reasons. Okay, so I got an excellent. This means that I do not necessarily get to keep Kyoko. So, I'm going to pull up my random number generator. So, as always, if I get a 4, well, I say as always, but that's not necessarily going to be the case. So, if I get a 4, Kyoko is a wannabe. If I get a 1, 2, or 3, Kyoko completes my first team. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got a 2! Kyoko gets to stay in our party, completing our first unit. Awesome. Okay. I've never actually used a spinner rack before, I don't think, so I'm actually kind of excited to get to use it. Alright, and before I do anything else, let's go ahead and finish off. And there we go. Unit 1 is complete. Kyoko has been added to the team. And we have our first complete unit. I will not be naming my unit yet. The reason I'm not going to be naming my unit yet is just because A, I would like to get more suggestions, and B, I'm going to put a lot of thought into my unit name, and I'm going to name it on, like, the first thing at a stream. I don't want to just haphazardly give it a name that I'm going to not like later. Anyway, Kyoko. Nice to have you. Alright. So, this means that I'm actually going to put away probably one of my Pokemon, because now... Oh wait, no. I'm actually fine for now. Once I get a second member for Unit 2, I'm actually going to be putting away... I'll be putting away at least one of the other units, just because I don't need to carry... Or I don't want to be carrying a full slot when I shouldn't actually have one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and heal the spin rack. And you know what? I think I'm actually going to end it here. This has been about 2 hours, which is probably good for about 4 episodes. So this is probably episode 4 right now, based off of how I like to cut things. So guys, we started our adventure today, and by today I mean like today plus a bunch of other days, since if you're on YouTube anyway. And this is what our party looks like for now. We have been very fortunate that we haven't been either gender claused, dupe claused, or diva'd. with our catches so far. So I've kept everything that I've caught so far, and I'm hoping that it continues. Obviously, it is not going to be that way. It's going to get a lot harder down the road, but for now, I'm really happy to be having such a good early game. I'm looking forward to training Kyoko. I will not do anything off screen because level 4 is very, very sketchy. Which means that I'll probably be showing you the battles that she does, just because if she faints, you guys should know about it. If I do it off screen, how do you guys know? Or anything. Anyway, so I think that's going to be about it for me. So, thanks for joining me for these episodes of Divalocke. This has been Mr. Happy's Missing, and next time, we're going to go northward, and we're going to be fighting our first trainers. Well, after we train Kyoko, of course. But that'll be it. See you guys later.